Yep, Kunya, Taekwon. Malcolm Jones, third cup, sir. Next one in the line, we now have blue belt, red stripe, third cup. Gonna go through this all in one video, hopefully, because a lot of the stuff is repeated. The main content will be the actual Korean terms for Taekwon-Do. So third cup, okay. Basics and advanced combinations, same as all the other ones. Anything, jumping kicks now can be classed as basic, jumping front kick, jumping turning kick. Various blocks, different stances, fixed stance, closed stance, any L stance, low stance, any sort of movement that you have done in the past 2 and a bit years, you'd be expected to know and to be able to perform. Then you have 2-step sparring, 3-step sparring and 3-step semi-free sparring if you're asked to perform it. Sometimes at this level you're not, but you need to be prepared. And then you have 1-step sparring. Now at third cup, 1 step is slightly different, and it's the first time, a little bit like when you did 3-step semi-free sparring, Samba, Banjo and Matsuki. The first time you did it, you knew exactly what you were going to get. You knew that it was going to be 3 front snap kicks and you had to block here Nujunde Maki 3 times, and it was going to be 3 Dolio Chagi and you had to block Hori Maki 3 times, and you knew it was going to be Yopcha Chirugi and you had to block back at Palmo Nujunde Maki 3 times. Okay, now you know what the attacks are going to be because they're going to be the 3-step attacks. However, you need to make the blocks and the counters fit your ability and your understanding of Taekwondo. Okay, so for instance, number one, I'll step back a little bit. Number 1, person is going to step forward, walking stance, middle punch. Okay, so here's a possibility. You could step here, Sonkao Tarigi, sorry, not Sonkao Tarigi, Sonkao Maki, Bakura Maki, Hapcha, Bazigi, do Jirugi. Okay, so you could do that. So for instance, it might be here, like so. Okay, might be like that. But you have to repeat it. Then on the opposite side, kick, punch, punch. Okay, might be like that. For number 2, high punch comes in. You may want to go back Samaki, and then Yok Jirigi. You might want to do that, okay? Whatever suits you, but you have to make the block fit the attack. So, common mistake people make, the attacker comes forward, Sonkao Tarigi, all right? And the person tries to block like this. Well, it's not going to work. With all the best will in the world, it's not going to work because one strike is going that way and one block is going that way. It's going to miss. So if the strike is coming this way, something needs to block it across that way. Same as if something is going high, it's no good to, obviously, doing a low block. Okay, you have to block at this stage, there's no dodging. So whatever blocks you choose, try not to do the same one for each combination. And what you've also got to bear in mind is there'll be different heighted people. So we try and put people who are roughly the same height together, but sometimes that's just not possible. So you might be a smaller person up against a taller person. Okay, so you might want to get your kicks maybe to their kneecap instead because you might not be able to reach. Okay, so it's about adapting and about you becoming a martial artist for the first time really in 2.5 years. Okay, you have to think for yourself. All right, yeah, free sparring, you have to think for yourself. But everything else, you're kind of spoon-fed. Everything is, well, this is how the pattern's done. Yeah, you have to perform it, but you don't really have to think about what you're doing. Now you have to think about what you're going to do if you're put under pressure. Okay, so it's a good thing to do. 1-step sparring, it's quite nice, okay? The attacker still does the same as you do at 4th cup. Kia, ha, and then step. Okay, what you do on the right, you have to do on the left. Okay, then you've got your free sparring. Okay, your free sparring, Jeo Matsuki. By this time, you'll have done sparring now for about 4 gradings. Okay, so you should be pretty keen and pretty good. Okay, the control level at all our gradings needs to be well controlled. Anyone's over the top, excessive, then that's not well thought of. Okay, so if you're a big person and you're sparring with a smaller person, yes, should be a lot quicker, but don't just wallop them because you can. All right, okay, it needs to be well controlled and well skilled. What else do we need to do? Breaking, okay. Last time you did breaking where it was your choice of technique and your choice of hand or foot. Now it's still your choice of technique, but it's both hands, right hand and left hand. Again, we can use palkap, we can use songkal, we can use ap jumok. Don't recommend ap jumok, by the way, for juniors. Didn't really say that in the 4th cup one, but make sure the fist for juniors isn't ideal. Excuse me. For the kicks, can be ap chagi's not a great kick. Okay, I've never seen that many people break with a front snap kick. It's possible, of course, but you have to pull your toes back really, really far and can be quite dangerous. Dolio chagi, very common kick. Yop chagi, very common kick. Dwit chagi, common kick. Bande dolio chagi, not so common, but it can be done. So front kick, probably no. Turning kick, yes. Side kick, yes. Back kick, yes. Reverse turning kick, yes. But you've got to be accurate with reverse turning kick. Maybe we'll do, when we get back from the lockdown, we can do a proper tutorial on breaking. I can get the holder, because the holder is somewhere else at the moment. So I can't really perform it for you. Okay, we're going to move straight on to your theory. Okay, here, by this stage, if you're an adult student, you need to know everything in Korean. Everything, okay? Every stance you need to know in Korean, every hand part you need to know in Korean, every foot part you need to know in Korean, you need to know all the meanings of the patterns. So we're getting serious now, okay? If you get to red belt, okay, red signifies danger. That of a student, you know, so people think when they're red belt, yeah, I know it all, okay? But you've got to prove that, okay? All right, and you've got to know your stuff. And if you don't know your stuff, unfortunately, you'll have to retest in 3 months' time, or 6 months' time, depending on your instructor. Anyway, right, okay, we're going to go straight on to Taekwon-Do, okay? So the meaning, Taekwon-Do is the pen name of the noted scholar Yi Huang, 16th century AD. He was an authority on Neo-Confucianism. 37 moves refers to his birthplace on the 37th, excuse me, degrees latitude, and the diagram represents the scholar. All right, now, okay, Taekwon-Do. Same start position as Junggun, okay? See there, Mosogi, B. Again, that's 15 centimeters away. Here, same start, okay? Movements, however, movement number 1 is very simple because you've done it in Chunji. Okay, movement number 2 and 4, Gununso, Dwijibon Songkut, Njunde Tulgi. So let's just say, for example, I'm here, half facing, inner forearm, middle block. I then pull up, 1. Okay, here, so Njunde, okay, around the lower abdomen. Dwijibon Songkut Tulgi. So upset, fingertip thrust. So if you're looking from the side, here, 1, here. Common mistake, people do it 2 here, or they go too low, here. All right, here around this position. So that's movement number 2 and number 4. Movement number 3 and number 5, we're back to Moaso. So Moasogi, here. And the correct Korean pronunciation, okay, is Moaso Dongjumok Yopdui Tari. So it's yop side and back at the same time, Yopdui. Same as in Junggun, when you did the front snap kick, it's actually a side front snap kick. So yop and ap are put together, yobap. Okay, here, Yop and back are put together. Yop dwi. Okay, so yop dwi, dongjumok tari. And so that's done like so. Okay, one, back fist. Now, common mistake, people do this here. See, that's not a back fist, that's an elbow. So your fist needs to go further than your elbow. For that to happen, you can't really do it here. It has to be extended out because a lot of people's arm joints aren't that flexible. So you have to hit the back fist before the elbow makes contact. Now, a lot of people call this a low block. Now, in General Chase Encyclopedia in the Bible, it just says here, back fist whilst taking the hand to the opposite side. Yes, in essence, it's a low block. But, okay, if you ask that question, just say, General Chase stated in the 1999 Encyclopedia that you draw the hand to the side. If you say low block, it's not going to be the end of the world. Okay, all right, movement number 7. Kochijumok Nuliomaki. Now you've done this before, okay, but we haven't kind of spoken about the movement. Okay, or we might have, I can't remember if we did, it's quite some time ago now. But here, 1. X fist, pressing block, 1. Okay, so if you've got your left foot in front, the left hand is furthest away from you. Okay, that's that. And number 7 and number 8, okay, so we've got here and here are done in a continuous motion. Yonsak Tonja. So we're going there, okay, so continuous motion. The kick, movement number 9, is a middle section kick. Kawende Apchabazugi. Okay, and number 12, okay. Here we have this movement, again, like so. I always don't joke because Taekwondo isn't a joking matter, but I always say you look like a milk churn, okay? So it's like this, okay? So you're looking from the side, here. So it's a twin side elbow thrust. So that's done in slow motion. So, Nyurin Dongjak, and it's Sang Pomok Yop. Sang Pomok, sorry, not Sang Pomok, what am I talking about? Oh, I've had a brain fade. Palkup, not Palmok. Sang Palkup, Yop, Toki. Okay, so that's what that is. What else have we got? Right, then we have, the good old W-shaped block. Okay. And so, back at Palmok, Samaki. Okay, so here we have 6 blocks in a row. So the philosophy in TKD, when you're performing it, is obviously all the other movements you need to get correct. But if you can't do Samaki, then it's going to stick out like a sore thumb. You got 6 blocks, one straight after the other. Okay, so if we look at it from the front, it's like that. Okay, here. All right, look at it from the side. It's like so, okay? Loads of people make mistakes here. So when you're coming forward, this hand is an inward motion. If I'm going that way, this hand is an outward motion. So inward, outward. We get loads of people doing there, both doing the same thing. Okay, so one's coming inward, one's coming outward. Okay, so there's 6 movements in a row. Okay, movement number 19. Nyunjaso, Dupama Najunde Miromaki. Okay, so here, it's basically a double forearm block. And 1. Here, circular motion. So in, up, and down. So it's basically the same block as you're doing here. Okay, but doing it in Nyunjasogi. Najunde. And it's a pushing block, Miromaki. Okay, then movement number 20, Gunaso Ap Jabki. Just stretching out, grabbing here. Now some people grab the head, some people grab the shoulders. It's not really that specific. Most people will be grabbing the head here of your imaginary opponent. Okay, Ap Jabki. Then we have knee, okay, here, Mod up, Olio Chagi. So knee upwards kick. Okay. If you say strike, you know, it's better than nothing. Okay, but the official general Che term is Mora Olio Chagi. Okay, what have we got next? Have a look at my notes. 23 and 26, the kicks are low section. So from here, low kick before you do the flat finger thrust. So again, here, low, then that thrust. Okay, so the two kicks are low section. Najunde Abchabazugi. Then we have those flat fingertip thrusts. Okay, so Gunnuso. Here, okay, Open Songkut Napunde Tulgi. Okay, like so. Okay, that's that. That's number 24 and 27. Now, movement number 28. Remember when we did at the start, we did this movement. It's virtually identical, except you're doing it in Nyunjasogi. So Nyunjasogi, Dongjumok, Yok Tui Tari. So again, it's a side, back, fist strike. Okay, that's that. Where are we now? 29. Okay, jumping, landing, here. We did the X block in the first movement. So Kyochiso Nulio Maki. Okay, Kyochiso Kyochijumok Nulio Maki. Okay, here. All right, that's that. 30. It's a high section, double forearm block in Gunnuso, and then we turn and we're going to do Nyunjaso, Sonkao, Daibumaki, but it's Nujunde. So Nyunjaso, Sonkao, Nujunde, Daibumaki. Here, and of course we're doing it alongside the circular blocks, which we've already spoken about. Now, one thing we haven't spoken about with all the patterns so far that you perform, you always bring the last movement, the last foot that you move is the one you bring back to your Chumdi position. So, for instance, let's see now, we're here, so we're going to go here, 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 this, this, this. You're going to move your right foot here, okay? So, for the last move of the pattern, it's like so. Take! Then you pull your right foot back into that position. So it's always the last foot that you move. That goes for Chunji, Dangun, Dosan, Wanyo, Yogok, Jungun, Toigen. And the next pattern, Hwarang. However, when you come to do Chung move, okay, it's different. Okay, we'll talk about that later. Okay, hope that was useful for you. Who knows, we might be able to get to do a second cup today. There's quite a lot to do at second cup. But we might get to do that today, we might not, we'll see. All right, 차례, 그녀, Taekwon.